Hello, Gemini. This is Art Kozak Tarot, and I'm Art Kozak, and I'm here to give you your weekly forecast for March the 2nd through the 8th, 2020. Now, these readings that I do are general. They can be for love, they can be for money, they are for whatever is most on your mind and whatever the cards have for you. But in your case, Gemini, this time I'm seeing that for most of you, I'm going to be speaking specifically to your love life, at the very least, your emotional connections with other people. So I'm going to be trying to couch the reading for the most part in that vein because that's what I'm seeing on the table. I can see, Gemini, that you have an open heart and your heart is full and you're ready to give it. You have all kinds of emotion and your emotions are good. I mean, you're feeling good, but and you're feeling like this is represented by the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups in this situation represents a state in which your cup is full and your heart is full and you want to share your emotions with other people because you have plenty of them. You may be perfectly fine on your own, feeling perfectly fine on your own, but that's the best time to have somebody else around to share that with, isn't it? So yeah, that's where you're feeling. And you want to set out anew. You want, and I think I'm speaking to a lot of people right now who are looking for a new relationship, or at the very least looking for a new or rejuvenation to the relationship that they're in, a new way of going about it. You want to be fresh, you want to be new, and it's spring is starting to spring outside, depending on where you are and whether or not the weather is cooperating. You may be feeling that spring is in the air, and yet at the same time you're alone. You did have a relationship, you did have an occasion in which you had a good partner, but it ended. There was an ending to that. And yeah, somebody got their heart broken. Probably you. The cards very rarely give you such a clear representation of a straight up quintessential exemplar of the breakup of a relationship that was mutual, you thought it was mutual, you were sharing, you were together, and that ended and it broke your heart. And so since then, you've been conserving your resources, not necessarily emotionally, but you may have been kind of standoffish to others. You've had a lot to give. You may have been focused on your money. You may have been focused on your career. Whatever it was, though, this is also, you may have been also kind of feeling more lustful than you were emotionally attached or attracted to anyone. There may have been a great deal of looking around in the world at potential partners, potentially mostly on a sexual level, whether or not you were connecting with anyone or not on that level. You were conserving your emotions. Physically, you were thinking about physical gratification. And that gives a very negative spin to it, but which I don't think it was all that negative. I think that you know that you're a good person. You know that you have a good heart and you have a lot to offer. And so being a part of that relationship that ended, I think, going through the heartbreak and then going through a very more kind of a lustful way of looking at the world and at other people might have been very natural for you. But you were alone. And so I don't know how many even of those connections you were able to make, if any. What I'm seeing for you coming up is an ending to all that. I see a great deal of happiness for you. And I think that this does have something to do with your work life. You may have put your energy into your professional life and into your money, making money, to the extent that now you feel good about that. And so that's bringing you some rewards. And so now overall, you are ready. Again, you're ready to get back out there. You want to form a new relationship. You want to find new relationships. You know that you're a good person and that you have what it takes and you have a lot to offer. And you're looking for somebody who has that to offer too. You're looking for somebody who is wise enough and about concerning their own emotions, and who is in control of themselves while also being having a very full heart of their own. You're looking for someone that can meet you on that level, and I think that's who you're going to find. That's what I'm seeing here. I think you're going to find a new partner. I think you're going to find someone, this person may come to you. In fact, it may be that this person is the one who comes to you and asks you out on the date, or however this transpired. They're going to make the move toward you. Now, that's not encouraging you to be passive. I don't think you're feeling very passive right now, so I don't think that's going to take, even if I did encourage it. But you're going to be very happy about this. There's going to be a great deal of happiness here. This is going to be, you are going to find a new partner, a new relationship. I cannot tell you how long this is going to last because this is a weekly reading. But I can tell you that this is a very good match. This is exactly what you're looking for. Again, this is someone with a full heart. This is someone who is coming to you with the big plans. Again, this is someone who may be the one to initiate things, to plan the date, to do all of those things, to make things happen. And this is someone who is willing to reciprocate, okay? This is someone who is going to reciprocate your good emotions and what you have to offer. They're going to reciprocate that to you, even on a physical level. And ultimately, by the end of this week, I do think that you are going to at least see yourself potentially with this person for the long haul. I think you're at least going to see yourself potentially as, you're going to see this person as a potential long-term committed relationship, something that you want to commit yourself to. However, that's going to remain undecided because there hasn't been enough time. And I think you're going to recognize that that isn't yet quite decided, okay? You're going to go into this with a very wise and understanding. You're going to get in your head about it, okay, by the end of the week. About your whole romantic life, your social life, these things that have been going on with your heart, you're going to get into your head about it. You're going to start thinking more clearly about your emotions rather than simply reacting to them mentally. And this is very good because this is going to put you in a place where you can meet a partner, whether it's this partner or it's someone else yet to come. You're going to be able to meet that person on a very conscious way. It's not just going to be a blind following of your emotions and your desires and hoping that you meet someone who's going to reciprocate. Fine, great, you found that, and it's wonderful. This may be something for the long haul. It may not, but at the very least, by the end, you are going to be very conscious about your connections that you're making with other people. And that is going to be very good for you. So I wish you a happy week. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, and I thank all of you for being here. Again, I am Art Kozak, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the future.